And if I get a smack, if I get a punch in the face, you get a punch in the face. That's how it is.
And that's where we'll put our scrap. And there was 2 kids that died there. If you go into there, you occasionally see the kids looking at you going, oh.
Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a married couple who have lived in our removals truck camper van conversion for the last 19 months in the UK. We show what it's like living, travelling and adapting to UK van life challenges each day as we find a new place to free camp for the night. The clocks are about to go back and we are heading to one of the most unique and incredible Halloween events in the world, in Whitby in the north of England. We have no idea what to expect, but we are looking forward to the adventure. We start the video in Filey in North Yorkshire.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We're in Filey, which is on the North or East Yorkshire coast, one of those two. We have got a cracker lined up. We are doing something that we've wanted to do for ages. We are heading towards Whitby Goth Festival. It's the largest gathering of goths on the planet, apparently, and it's just going to be mega. We've been to Whitby before. It's a very, very quaint seaside town. To see it overtaken with goths, it's just going to be a Halloween to remember. We cannot wait. What we're doing in Filey is it's just about, so Whitby's about 1 hour north of here, so it makes it a little bit easier. We've stayed overnight at our friend's holiday home, which is incredible, by the way. Just like a flipping massive house next to one of the most gorgeous beaches. We're actually going to go and walk on the beach in just a minute, and we'll show you what that's like. It is stunning. Some of the best coastline in the whole of the country. We've had a really, really crazy week. We started off the week in Seaford on the south coast. We actually went to, they had an early bonfire party, really traditional bonfire party, you know, people walking through the streets, dressed up as pirates with flame torches, the biggest bonfire, fireworks, all the rest of it. It was incredible. We then went up north to Barnsley, where we've uprated our vehicle. Something productive has happened with our van, finally. We have uprated it. We haven't done it via the paperwork, but we've actually got underneath it and added more suspension to it, and we did it ourselves with the help of Neil from Urban Van Life. So thank you very, very much, Neil. We also gave the van a full service whilst there. It's the first time I've ever done that, which is really, really good. So I'll know to do that for the future, save a bit of money. Yeah, so lots of productive things and positive things happening with the van, which is brilliant by us. And so before we go and head up north and check out what is going to be one of the most unique and strangest events that we've ever been to, first we want to show you this incredible beach.
We made our way to see the local Filey beach, which actually looked so much bigger when we approached it. 5 miles wide stretch of golden sand and beautiful clear water. The day was overcast and windy, so after the walk we decided to head back to the lodge for a cinnamon bun and a coffee before hitting the road once more to head to our spooky and extremely different kind of event. But first we needed some supplies. Okay, so we've just popped off at Lidl and we're going to go inside and grab some supplies for some food tonight. We're going to try and have something a little bit seasonal to eat tonight, so off we go. Liam's gone pumpkin mad. We've got about 10 pumpkins here. Okay, so we're heading to somewhere called Abbey Fields. It is possible, we think, to wild camp in Whitby. We have actually wild camped here before, but we're going to try this campsite that we've found anyway because we think it's going to be a busy weekend, so that's where we're heading now. We made our way through Whitby to the Abbey Ground campsite, set up specifically for the Goth Weekend. We are planning on spending 2 nights here, which cost us £25 per night. We found a nice spot with sea views to park up. Wow, how amazing is this campsite? It's not actually a campsite, it's just a field set up for this particular event. And it's right up on, it's quite high on a hill, and it's as high as the Abbey, which is Dracula's castle. So we've got that right next to us as well. We've got the sunset right in front of us and lots of greenery around us. We've parked right at the back just to sort of be a little bit out of the way because it's quite clustered at the front, so we thought we'd get a nice peaceful spot at the back, but it's really pretty. And we've got the sea behind us as well. It's so nice. Yeah, really like this. So what's the plan then?
So we've not really eaten today apart from those beautiful cinnamon buns earlier, so we're gonna have something pumpkin-y. I'm just working out what pumpkin-y thing we're going to have. I think pumpkin 2 ways over the next 2 days. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Just because it's that time of year. So maybe a pumpkin curry tonight?
Yeah.
So if I start by roasting the pumpkins, then at least we're onto something, because they're going to take a little while. So start roasting and chopping some pumpkins now.
Nice.
Right now.
It might not be no crossroad, but sure enough for more. Like love to LA, alright to.
Okay, so we're going for 2 chilies tonight, and should we keep the seeds in?
100% keep the seeds in.
Keeping the seeds in. So it's going to be a hot one. Yeah. But let's do it and see what happens.
Keep the seeds in. Woohoo!
Don't know which way to go. Oh no, feels like
That's my ghost pumpkin curry.
don't know which way to go.
Oh. It smells so good. I actually can't believe it. Although I shouldn't be shocked because you're a very good cook, but I wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't. It smells and tastes lovely. So
How do you know it tastes lovely? Have you been sneaking some bites?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. I've seen you actually.
I have.
Why are you still hungry?
We sat and enjoyed our pumpkin curry and prepared ourselves for one of the spookiest events about to unfold tomorrow. Morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Oh, my favourite.
So what's the plan today then?
Goth Fest. Goth Fest. Today we are immersing ourselves fully in Goth Fest. Yesterday we had a tame one. We were building up the courage to what was today, and it's going to be a proper... I mean, the weather's so prophetic fallacy. It's so gloomy. It's perfect for today. So we're not going to get bummed out about the rain and the dampness. We're just going to have a really, really good time and show you exactly what Whitby Goth Fest is all about. So let's go do it.
Woo! I'm so excited. Never been to a Goth Fest before, and it's going to be excellent. Pumped about the Goth Fest, we made our way to go and join the festivities, admiring the campsite and van Halloween themes on the way. We followed the crowds into town, where we noticed things getting a little stranger.
Walking into Whitby town, and there's a distinct wave of gothic people here. Or people dressed as goth.
They look amazing, don't they?
Yeah, do you know what the thing is? One thing I've noticed is the class of the costume or the wear. Unless they wear it all the time, we don't know. We don't know. Some people here are wearing it just for the weekend. Some people dress like this all the time. But the actual dress code is very, very high quality.
You look amazing. Yeah, thank you. Are you guys full-time goths or?
We've been the last few years, but I used to come years before that. I remember coming to this drag fest.
No, not always. Sometimes we're hippies.
Sometimes.
We're hippies.
Oh, you
the balance,
hippies.
We do
Yeah.
festivals a lot.
You've got to have the dark and the light.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we've been told to go and check out the guy down the alleyway. He's really, really spooky. And apparently I can see a hand. Apparently he grabs you, so I don't want to get too close.
Go on, Janine, go on. You'll be right. You'll be right. Go on. Oh my word.
Oh my word.
It's like a Dementor.
Oh no, I don't know
Go
if
on,
I can.
Janine. He's friendly. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, it's freaking me out. No, I jumped.
We've made the decision. We are 100% hungry and overdressed. Underdressed.
Brightly dressed.
Too brightly dressed, yeah. So we're about to go back to the van and rectify that right now. I'm thinking something pumpkin-y and time to get goffed up.
We made our way back to the campsite via the YHA Cafe, located at the Abbey. We had a quick coffee, nachos with chilli and a Victoria sponge cake before heading back to the van for some pumpkin soup and to make ourselves look a little more goth-like. Oh my god, it's so dreary out there and rainy, but my feet are absolutely drenched. I'm going to get changed now. We're both going to get completely goffed up and Liam's going to make a soup for us. What soup are you making?
Guess it's a pumpkin soup. We roasted double the amount of pumpkins yesterday. I'm going to make a banging pumpkin soup. So easy. This is actually Janine's recipe, so I'm going to hold no credibility for it at all. It's Janine's recipe for a pumpkin soup, and I'm going to hopefully do it justice.
Are you planning on wearing black today? You
Yes.
should.
Yeah.
You should. I haven't got you an outfit because it would be too difficult buying you one, but I have got you a little surprise.
What have you got?
I've got you, and now you gotta wear it, okay? You didn't see that, did you?
I did see the top of that, yeah.
Okay. Surprise!
It's a witch's wig. I'm a bloke. I assume it doesn't matter. So I'm wearing a black wig down there, am I?
I was thinking, yeah, you'd look good with a black wig.
Okay, all right. I know now from Oktoberfest just to go with it, just to roll with it. And if I get a smack, if I get a punch in the face, you get a punch in the face. That's how it is.
And I am going for, I'm wearing tonight, I'm wearing my, not Lederhosen, what's it called again?
Durdle.
My Durdle, my German wench outfit. However, it's all I've got and it looks kind of gothic-y, I think.
It looks very gothic-y.
It's gothic-y, so I was thinking I could get away with that, but I have got myself a little treat
Oh,
as
good,
well.
you're wigging it up as well, good.
I'm wearing a red wig. We're not going to look like all those guys down there. They look like they've gone to a hell of a lot of effort, and we're wearing fancy dress wigs, so...
We're the pound shop goths.
Yeah.
Pound shop goths.
Woo! So we're going to look a little different than everyone else, but we're used to that anyway, so yeah, let's just go with it.
I can't hold you back no more, I know it's true. Every time I feel what's in my head, paralyzed, you are my isolation. I'm falling off the wagon once again.
Looking truly horrific, Liam.
And now I did this myself.
Well done.
Janine didn't help me out with one bit. She's too preparing herself. Not that I'm not saying you've gone overboard, Janine. I would never ever say that. I wouldn't say it. I don't care what you say. I wouldn't say it.
You've got to wear black though.
I'm going to. Don't worry, it's coming.
Oh my god, you look really, really weird.
You can says the pot calling the kettle black.
That's it. Fling it back. Haven't you got a fringe? You've got a fringe somewhere. It looks really good. You look beautiful.
Oh yeah. Have you got a mirror? Janine. I don't know, you look like unrecognisable. Like completely unrecognisable.
I quite like red hair.
So what we decided to do is we're going to. Oh, by the way, before we get into it, we've got friends who are goths, and we love them to bits. We share similar music interests as well. We like a lot of metal music and death metal and stuff, and we are not taking the piss out of them at all. We're literally just joining in or trying our best to join in. It's semi-goth, semi-Halloween, just enjoying it. Now what we're going to do is we think we look completely different. So usually when I'm wearing my hat and we're walking around, we do get quite a few people walking up to us and saying hello and stuff, which is amazing. And there's some people here that we know as well, or that we've known briefly, like that Northerners on Tour are around and all of that, other YouTubers. So we're going to go and see if we can get away with dressed like this, see if anyone recognises us. Which looking at both in the mirror, I just don't think that they will recognise us. But let's go and see.
I think we'll get away with it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really, there's no one around, is there?
There's no one around. There's no one to show off to. It's not that. We just wanted to. I'll tell you what though. Urban Vanlife has just turned up. So Neil and Emma have just turned up, and rather than they came to our van door, we didn't get the camera quick enough. They came to our van door, and so they knew who was inside. He said, if I didn't know it was you, then I wouldn't have known it was you. If you know what I mean. If it wasn't your van. And then he just pissed himself laughing.
On a mission to see how stealth we actually are, we messaged Lisa from Northerners on Tour and asked if she was about. She said yes, and we saw her outside looking for us. Time to see how convincing our disguises are.
This is Northerners on Tour.
This is Northerners on Tour. We're gonna see if she can recognise us. Directions.
Have you got the time?
Yeah. 4:50.
Cool. All right, Lisa.
I'm gonna get on walking away. Is this walking up to me now?
That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant.
Right, my love.
Hiya, how are you?
Are you still in disguise?
We absolutely got
me
her.
there.
Did we do well?
Oh my! I didn't for a minute. You dress up like this? No way! Oh my God! You've got me well and truly. I'm getting blessed and they need the time.
If I was wearing a hat on top of this, it would
That's
be.
hilarious.
Got you. Got you.
You have well and truly.
We did it!
Got him.
We got
Absolutely got him. Got him proper.
Feeling successful, we headed to the famous Whitby microbrewery to grab a drink and wait for friends to join us. The brewery beer garden was packed full of interesting characters, locals and goths all mixing together underneath the dramatically lit up abbey. We sat and drank good beer with great company as the night got dark, getting excited to explore Whitby's streets and alleys for Goth Fest. Okay, so we've just seen a sign for a ghost walk. I don't know if you can see, Whitby Ghost Walk. So we've decided we're going to go in the pub right next door and wait until 8 o'clock and then go on the ghost walk. And I'm so excited and slightly scared as well, but we'll see what happens.
Jacob, who's a local, has just told us about that it's legit with the ghosts.
Really?
Absolutely legit.
You went to the very far end where it was built, they put an extension on, that was the town tip. And that's where we put our scrap, and there was 2 kids that died there. If you go into there, you occasionally see the kids looking at you going, oh.
Oh, yeah, we got freaked out a little bit down there on the way.
It's legit. The ghost walk is legit. So we're coming back at 8. We're going to go to the pub now where he tells us that there actually is a ghost. A little girl, she walks up to you and says hi. So if that happens to me in there, I'm going to freak out. But we're going to go back there at 8 anyway. So off we went to an apparently haunted pub, which was absolutely massive and full of loads more interesting and dark characters and insane fancy dress. Much to Liam's joy, we found a self-serve bar, which was really fun to use. and something we have never seen before. After a swift pint, we went back to the ghost walk, but it was so busy we decided to leave as we couldn't hear what ghosts were lurking in Whitby. Either way, we had such a fun night, spooking passers-by and being spooked ourselves, and bizarrely ended up on the top deck of a pirate ship, which is also a pub. But the top deck gave us incredible perspective for what was and is the best Halloween events we have ever been to.
Well, that is Whitby Goth Fest almost done, and do you know what? It's been well worth the wait and well worth the hassle to get here. It is something that we understand now that people come back to every single year, and we get it. It's like the next level Halloween party that you always wish you could go to. People take costumes to the next level, they take the festivities to the next level, and it's just so worth it. If you haven't ever done it, if you've been, even without the Goth Festival, Whitby's one of the best places to bring your camper van or come on a holiday or for a little breakaway. But even if you haven't done that, come to one of the Goth Festivals, and they're twice a year. The largest, we found out tonight, goth gathering in the whole of the world. It's got to be done. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video, and we'll see you next time.
Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking